Okay, we're going to talk about Kubota operators manuals. All of the manuals are very similar from throughout the tractor line. So we're going to talk about these. We happen to be standing by an M5L. You're going to have a tractor's manual. You're going to have a loader's operator's manual. In the front of the tractor's manual, you've got an abbreviation list that helps you with abbreviations that are used within the manual. Then there's a symbols list, and that's things that are going to show up on your LCD dash panels. They're a universal type cylinder, but it's a symbol, but if you don't understand them, take a look at that. Then you'll come to an index that tells you where to find things in the book, as well as in the rear there is an appendix that sometimes makes it a little easier to help you find information. I'm just having a little trouble finding the appendix, but it's back here in the back. Alright, after you pass that area, you've got yellow pages in the manual. The yellow pages are safe operation manuals, and also tell you what the warning decals and mean on the tractor. When we leave that area, there's a little information on where you find serial numbers, and there's a specification table on travel speeds, and then implement limitations. So if you're using an implement you're unfamiliar with, check this, make sure that it's going to be safe to operate that with your tractor. We go on behind that, there's a pre-operation checklist. We'll show that in another video. And then there's also, comes the section on operating the tractor. And this has all the information about the diesel particulate system and how to do the regeneration process. We'll also cover that in a separate section. Behind that will be tractor operations. There's information on starting the engine, information on folding the ROPS, information on the controls that are on the tractor. Operation of the transmission, you'll also find things in here about the chart on operating temperatures, things like that. Information on using draft control if you have a draft implement. So I recommend going through this manual pretty thoroughly and making sure you understand how to operate in your application. As you move on back, there's a section on wheel and tire ballasting, especially important in operating a loader. And then behind that comes a maintenance section, and there'll be a maintenance section in the loader manual as well. But that tells you what services need to be performed at what intervals, and there's also a reference page number. So behind this section in the book, there's a page that'll show you how to do each one of these checks that they want you to make. Now on this M5, because it's a low profile model, there's an additional section in the back that talks about things specific to the M5L. So there's another safety section and information on the ROPS. This is a telescoping ROPS instead of folding ROPS, and some procedures there. Thank you.